We're on. Should I start talking? There. Give me a thumbs up or something. Yeah. Hey, Judy.
Hi, how you doing?
They do have rear windows.
Yes, yes. But I think they were here when he was in here the last time that he did it. So I don't know, but whatever. I'll just go in the other door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. I'm gonna set this right here for a minute.
Yep. Welcome to tonight's soccer match between your Watertown Goslings and the Crimson Tide of Edgerton. Non-conference game, Edgerton out of the Rock Valley Conference, 1-0-1 on the year. Watertown on the year 1-2 with a victory over La Follette and losses to Beloit and Mona Grove. Watertown is coached by Clayton Kratzer, assisted by Brian Schmidt. His managers are Shiana Betcher, Gabriel Schmidt, and Zoe Chenoweth. The JVs won the earlier contest tonight, 6-0 over Edgerton. The Edgerton Crimson Tide is coached by Jonathan Blatchley, Dean Wanless, and Joe Schmershek. Starters, 21, James Alexander for Edgerton. 12, Aaron Baina. 17 is Trace Bittner. 7 is Casper Dursky. Tyler Fandry, number 15. Robert Fuller, number 14. Andrew Gonzalez, number 9. 23, Riley Ottman. Caden Tobin, number 6. Isaac Zilke, number 18. And in goal for the Crimson Tide, Noah Nylans. For the Goslings, number 1 is Eli Sloan, a senior. Number 2, Jack Garbelman, a freshman. 7 is Noah Gilbertson, a junior. Number 9 is a senior, James Walker. Number 10, a junior, Jack Myers. Number 11, sophomore, Damian Ortega. Number 14, a senior, Denzel Esquivel. Number 19 is Braden Schmidt, a sophomore. Number 20, Tyler Kramer, a junior. Kieran McCarthy, another freshman at 37. And in goal tonight, senior Wyatt Stefanis. 2 senior goalkeepers, as Coach Kratzer did last year. They're kind of trading off from game to game between Roberto Ortega Jr. and Wyatt Stefanis, who's in goal tonight. Going to be playing the Star Spangled Banner. Watertown is in their home blue uniforms. Edgerton with the white tops. And we're getting ready to play 2 40-minute halves. Thanks to Watertown TV and Lisa Famularo, the media coordinator for the city of Watertown, taking her turn on the camera tonight. So appreciate Lisa being here tonight. This is Rev Ray Bezanson, back for a few games this fall. Year number 33 or 34, I lost track of time. And a big shout out to my wife, who has allowed me to come out and do these games, as we will be celebrating our 51st anniversary on Monday the 5th of September. Again, the JVs, Watertown JVs won, I believe, by 6-0. And Watertown comes in 1-2. They beat La Follette 1-0, lost to Beloit 5-0, and lost to Monona Grove 4-0. Edgerton from the Rock Valley defeated combination team of Cambridge Deerfield 4-1, and they lost to Delavan Darien, or they tied Delavan Darien 2-2. The press box here at Landsberg Field has seen some improvements as far as the windows and screens, but a little more difficult to look out and call things, but we'll do our best for you tonight. Number 9 for the Goslings, James Walker's on this side up front. In the middle, with getting ready to start play, is Denzel Esquivel, who kicks it back to start play. Beautiful night, just a slight breeze going from right to left, the direction that Edgerton is going to start with the ball. Braden Schmidt in the backfield. Sloan with it. Over to McCarthy. Drops it back to the goalkeeper, Stefanis. He kicks it up to midfield. Edgerton brings it back. Edgerton number 3. Watertown brings it up. Gilbertson. And out of bounds. Ref, now the ref saw the side judge hold up the flag. 2 side judges, 1 on each side, cover half the field. Primarily out of bounds calls and occasional infractions on the field of play. But it's the ref that signals everything with the whistle on the field. Ball is stolen there by the Goslings. Long pass ahead, and it's coming back to the goalkeeper, Nylands. A junior puts it in play. Nice long kick up in the wind. Now Walker, his pass intercepted. Watertown intercepts, working the far side. Couldn't get it past the defender over there, 17, Bittner. Cross field, trying to get it to Walker. Taken, there's a pass ahead. Coming in, a shot, and a beautiful diving save to his right by Nylands. Good opportunity there for Watertown. Had the goal open, except for the goalkeeper who saw it all the way in, Noah Nylands. Watertown throwing on the far side. Esquivel 14 over there trying to catch up to it. Another throw in by the Watertown bench. And we'll do it again. It's like that's Kramer over there throwing it in. Ball's ahead. Walker's there off his chest. Tracking it down. Kramer. Kramer's on this side. Sloan back to the far side. Back to Stefanos. Watertown start up on the far side. Stefanos again. Kramer. Walker brings it to the middle. It's pass blocked. We'll have a throw in for Watertown. Kramer in to throw it in. Tyler, a junior. Into Esquivel, off the goalie. And so the goalie is going to give it to Watertown right there. Or the referee, rather, not the goalie. Throw in on the far side. I think that's Gilbertson over there on defense, 7. And there's a ball ahead. After it is Myers, Jack Myers, a junior. Myers centers it. Esquivel with the head. Off of Walker. Esquivel couldn't turn enough on that, and the ball went wide to the left of the goal. One of the difficult things for the calling the Edgerton players is their numbers are not in sequential order, so taking a little while to get that. That was number 12, Baina. Esquivel to Sloan. It's up ahead. The goalkeeper comes out, knocked it down, and then dove on it. Got his hand on it in front of Meyer, who was coming in from the far side. Jack Myers. And there's the ball stolen by Sloan. Walker in. Defense back on him. That kicks it away. We'll have a throw in for the Goslings. It's number 9, James Walker, throwing it in. Picked up by McCarthy. Shot taken by Watertown's. Right on goal. Another save for Nylands. Another long kick headed out. Kicked away from Sloan, I believe. Thrown in quickly to Kramer. Centers it. Esquivel heads it to the goal, where Nylands picks it up on a first bounce. Getting that breeze behind the back of the goalkeeper. Getting some very nice distance. Schmidt tracks it down. Edgerton trying to bring it down. And they're coming in on Stefanos, and a save for Wyatt, the senior. Shot directly on goal. Not a lot of power behind it. Stefanos had it all the way. There's a pass that bounced over the head of the defender. And cleared out on the far side. Kept in play. Oh, Watertown throw-in. Headed out. Watertown will do it again on that far side. Maybe Ortega over there, I'm not sure. Sloan. Then a centering pass. Drops it back. Over to Kramer. He's got Walker on his right. Walker centers it right out in front. A shot and a save. A rebound by Esquivel. Clears the top of the goal. Nice initial save by Nylands. And then the rebound was kicked high. I think that was Sloan that got off that initial shot. Walker knocks it down. Drops it back for Gilbertson. Down the wing, we're going to have a goal kick, I believe, for Watertown. Stefanos take the goal kick. Gets it to the defender. I believe that's Gilbertson. He kicks it up. Walker after it. Tracks it down. Goes to the center. Centers it right out in front. Shot wide. Shot taken, I believe that was number 2, Garbleman, a freshman, who's playing midfield. Walker gets that goal kick, brings it right back. Not sure if he was trying to take a shot. He put a lot on it, but it just carried across field. We're into the almost the 12th minute here in the first half. Still no score. But Watertown controlling the action for the most part this first 10-12 minutes. And I believe that's Ortega with it over there. Look in the center. Picked up by McCarthy. Edgerton brings it back. Blocked. Nice job there by the Goslings. Watertown throw-in. Walker with it. And we'll do it again. This time it went past the end line, so Watertown with a corner kick. James Walker. Shot taken by McCarthy. Blocked and kicked out. Another long shot taken. McCarthy again. Esquivel to Walker. Bouncing around, brought out by the defense. Brought right back in by Kramer. Esquivel blocks that pass. Schmidt keeps it in play. Sloan to the far side. Ortega. Back to Stefanis. Schmidt will pick it up and bring it upfield. Out to the far side to Gilbertson. Back to Schmidt. Pressure being put on him by Fuller. Throwing this in is Fandry. Kramer intercepts. Esquivel. Back to McCarthy. Ball's ahead. After it is Myers over there, Jack. Kicked out of bounds by the defender. Got a couple of substitutions for Watertown coming in. 15 and a half gone here in the first half.
Now the game for the Goslings, number 13, Roberto Ortega Jr. And number 15, Garrett Harris.
Garrett Harris, 15, and Roberto Ortega Jr., 13. Getting some action on the field when he's not in the goal. McCarthy, Kramer. It's by Kramer. Bringing it up. It's number 21, Alexander. Had a good run, lost control. James Alexander. Fuller is up there. Sloan to the far side. To Ortega, long pass. Esquivel centers it. Kicked out by the defenders. Kept in play. High up in the air. And the goalkeeper, Noah Nylands, had to go way sky high. If he took another 2 steps back, it would have been a goal. This ball's coming to Stefanis from their goalkeeper. Goslings bring it up the far side. Towards the middle, it's kicked away, and we'll have a corner kick on the far side, I believe. Well, it was called. Let's see what we got here. Ref said the ball was out of bounds further upfield. Gave Edgewood a throw in. Watertown doing a great job tonight, tracking down these balls, reaching them. Ortega back to Stefanis. To Schmidt. Pass went to Ottman, Riley Ottman for Edgerton. Again back to Stefanis. Little change, I believe, and from what I've seen in years past, the Goslings, a lot more opportunities to go back to start, and It's a traditional way for a lot of soccer teams to play. Nice to see some activity that way. Kramer, or that is McCarthy, got tangled up. Call went against him. Taking his kick, number 23, Riley Ottman. Big kick blocked by McCarthy. He brings it out and he's knocked down. And Watertown will take the kick. Schmidt up to take it for Watertown. Braden, a sophomore, played a lot as a freshman in the back on defense. Good size, good foot. And a shot just sailed wide by McCarthy. Hope you're enjoying the game. Send us your comments. Oh, right out in front. Kicked away at the last moment. Edgerton. Now Watertown tracks it down. Can't keep it in play. Ortega went to the ground. And we got a call this time. Taking this, I believe, is Gilbertson, number 7. Junior defender. Beautiful sunset behind us. Beautiful night for soccer. Schmidt up to kick it upfield. And the long kick sails. Kramer with the throw. And Watertown again, this time Esquivel to Sloan. Sloan, one of the captains, I believe, with the yellow tag on his arm. Sloan and Esquivel, both with the captain's tags. Tyler Kramer, long throw. Cleared out from before Esquivel got there. Again, Watertown with it. We're more than halfway through the first half. We're in the 22nd minute, still no score. Watertown with more opportunities. But so far the goalkeeper, Nylands, has been up to the task. Kramer to Sloan. Back to Kramer. Sloan, Kramer. Esquivel. It's pass for Sloan, too far ahead. Esquivel centers it, and the goalie was out. Nyland to pick it up. This time he works it up that far side. Center of the field. Edgerton trying to get something going here. Watertown putting a little pressure on. And for a missed kick. Headed past. Up the far sideline. Edgerton. Down to the end line, looking to center. Shot and picked out of the air by Stephanus Wyatt, the senior. Long throw ahead. Tried to get it to Esquivel. Got past Gilbertson down to the end line. Kept in play. And now out of bounds. Watertown throw in. 25 minutes gone, 15 to play. Esquivel comes out. And in his place is Walker.
And for the Goslings, number 9, James Walker.
Center of the field, Walker. His pass knocked down. Long pass taken by Gilbertson. Intercepted, brought back by Edgerton to the center. Went through two. Watertown picks it up on that far side. Ortega. Ortega is going to stay on this and bring it upfield. Kicked away from him out of bounds. Going to throw it in, get some action going here. Right out in front. We'll have another corner kick for Watertown. That's like 3 corner kicks for Watertown. Kick knocked down. And we'll do it again. Goalkeeper, I think, got his hand on it, knocked it away, past the end line. Schmidt is in. Oh, this time Noah goes down. Nolan Nylands slid to the ground, knocked it down, and then picked it up. Ortega, defense, upfield, Walker drops it back to Gilbertson to the far side. And that ball out of bounds, midfield, throw in for Edgerton. No score, 0-0. 28 minutes, 27 and a half gone. 12 and a half to play here in the first half. Here comes a nice that ball is going to be a corner kick for Edgerton as that ball went off the defender's foot past the end line. Edgerton with the corner. Lining it up, first corner kick for them. Out in front, not far enough. Stephanus up in the air. Wyatt with the save. Passes it up to the far side. Long kick ahead. And a shot just wide. Long shot taken by the Goslings. And some multiple subs coming in for Watertown.
Down the game for Watertown, number
Michael Blankley, Aiden Schulze, and Matthew Hall. Matthew, 25, a junior. Michael Blankley, number 3, a sophomore. And Aiden Schulze, a freshman, number 12. It's got Walker up front on this side, number 9, James Walker. And a little miscommunication there allowed Edgerton to bring the ball back. Be a throw in at midfield. Now upfield for the Goslings. It's a well-played game by both teams. A lot of more pressure, offensive pressure by the Goslings has allowed Noah Nylands to make many more saves than Stefanis. But no scores. We've just passed the 30-minute mark here in the first half. Less than 10 minutes to play. Coach John Sterling always said more goals scored in the first 10 minutes of the half. Last 10 minutes of the half, first 10 minutes of the second half. Right out in front, and that pass. Past the end line, Watertown goal kick for Stefanis. Walker, Harris in the center up front. Schmidt. Nice job by Walker. Pass ahead. Defender knocks it out of bounds. Trying to get it to Harris. Now James Walker. Up by one defender. And his shot just over the top of the goal. Tried to sneak it in the corner there. Just about 18 inches too high. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. I think both Schulze and Harris are up front. Cross to this side, picked up by Kramer. Tyler to Walker. On the far side. Throw in for Edgerton. Long pass ahead. Stefanis to the far side. Kick upfield out of bounds by the Watertown bench. Throw in for Edgerton with 7 minutes to go. Long throw in. Schmidt, his kick. Off the side of his foot and then just kicked out of bounds. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a Watertown throw in on the far side. Peyton Herkman, the freshman in. And number 6, Devin Johnson for the Goslings. The last 6 minutes or so of the first half. Headed by Watertown, out of bounds. Right out in front. Oh, Schmidt. His kick. Out of bounds. It's a throw-in, not a corner. It was went off the side of his foot. Edgerton to throw it in. To the end line. Centered out in front. Headed out by Watertown. It's a nice job by number 6, Johnson, who just came in. Oh, Watertown. Walker. Edgerton bringing it back. Edgerton looking to center. There to knock it away was Watertown. Brought back by Edgerton. Now Schmidt. Upfield. It's a foot race here. Watertown. Walker to help. Right out in front. Blocked. There's McCarthy. And a pass taken now by Watertown on the far side in the center of the field. Tried to get a shot off, kicked by the defender. McCarthy will put it on goal. To the side of the net, Nylands picks it up. 4 minutes to go in this first half, 0-0. Kramer up to knock it away, brought back by Edgerton. On this side, that's 21. Alexander. He lost it. That's Walker. Oh, and offsides called. Offsides. It's Watertown player breaking ahead. Walker got him the ball, but field judge said that he broke before the ball was kicked, is how that is officially called. Close call there. Knowing Walker had the ball and was going to pass it, the Gosling went ahead. Schmidt brings it right back, and it's going to trail out of bounds. 3 minutes to go. Watertown throw on the far side. Nope. Edgerton throw in front of their bench. Long pass ahead. Stephanus out. And we got a whistle on the field. And a call against Watertown. Free kick coming up. About 30 yards out. 2 minutes. Oh, right in front. Nice job by Edgerton. Centered the ball so it bounced about 7 to 8 yards in front of the goal, and one of the streaking forwards got his foot on it, but just over the goal. Really nice attempt by Edgerton on that play. Goslings continue with the pressure. Jim Walker. Edgerton with it. Out of bounds. 1 minute left. Thrown in by Kramer. And a call against the Goslings. Just an aggressive move to get to the ball. Edgerton, I think, fortunate to come out of this half if they're tied at 0-0. Watertown has really controlled most of this first half. Long kick, Stefanis picks it up. Ball kicked away by Edgerton. Schmidt, he'll just clear the field, and that should do it for the first half. No score between your Watertown Goslings and the Crimson Tide of Edgerton. Well played match, a lot of pressure put on by Watertown, but 0-0 as we go to halftime. Lisa Famularo on the camera, Ray Bezanson bringing you tonight's action. See you for the second half. And as they drop it back, and a throw in. So the first half, Watertown put a lot of pressure on the Edgerton defense. So far, it's been a little bit reversed, a little more even. Esquivel unable to control all the way down. Stefanis out. Gives it to Ortega. Kicked away from him. Good pressure put on by Zilke, I believe, and they're going to give the ball to Edgerton. And that was thrown in by number 12, Baina, Alec Baina. Stefanis came out but missed the ball. His defender was there to kick it away. And back into Stefanis up in the air. To Schmidt. Let Braden bring it up. Midfield, McCarthy. And a pass ahead. Kicked away, Watertown, the shot right in front. Crossed through the goal mouth. Out of bounds now, goal kick. Nope, a corner kick, I believe. Corner kick for Watertown. Coming up to take it is number 11, Damian Ortega, sophomore. Substitution in quickly for Watertown. James Walker back in. Nice centering pass headed over the goal. Two Goslings there trying to get their head on it and just could not bring it down to earth. I think that was Sloan. Sloan intercepts. And it's back to the goalkeeper. Nylands to midfield. Watertown to the far side. Looking to center off of the defender. Still in play. Now Watertown throwing. See if Watertown can keep it down here. Schmidt. His ball up the sidelines and out of bounds. 8 minutes into the second half. So Watertown in their 3 games so far have only scored once in the first game against La Follette. Shut out the last 2 games. Edgerton scored in every game, but 1-0-1. Johnson to Sloan. Sloan's kick off the defender. Ortega to throw it in. Long pass. Esquivel. And a goal kick. Nylands to take the goal kick. Headed back at midfield. To the far side, Watertown. Looking to center. Tracking it down, Sloan to Ortega. He'll take a shot from out. Goalkeeper Nylands covered up. Watertown player is right there in case there was a rebound. That was Walker. Watertown bringing it back. Now Edgerton resetting. And attempt to get it upfield. Out of bounds, Ortega. And for Watertown, number 4, Marcus Wackett. Seeing his first action, I believe. Ball's kicked away from him out of bounds. Watertown with a throw-in down there. Ortega. Sloan with a shot and wide of the net. That ball came back to Sloan. He took a shot, hard shot, but wide. "11 minutes in here to the second half, no score. Number 2, Preston Vetter in for Edgerton. Long pass. Tracked down by Ortega. Center to field, Sloan back to Ortega. Long pass ahead. Wackett is after it. And it's just cleared out of bounds by the defender. Ortega to throw it in from about 18. Sloan back to Ortega, kicked away, and a call against Watertown on a little interference or kick on the defender. Putting the ball in play, Edgerton all the way upfield back to Stefanis. He switches sides of the field. And whack it after, right up the middle. Goalkeeper comes out to kick it away. And it's Watertown's ball. Ortega in quickly to whack it. Ortega knocks it down, but picked up by Edgerton. Ortega Watertown getting some good passes towards the goal. Good offensive passes. They just haven't been able to pull the trigger here to get off a shot in the second half. Some nice shots in the first half, but great saves by Noah Nylans, the goalkeeper. Watertown TV always looking for more volunteers. So if you're watching this game, if you have some time to spare, a lot of different things you can do to help out your community TV and City of Watertown media program. As more and more is being done within the community, it's your opportunity to use your skills and use your time to keep the city improving. Go to the City of Watertown website, media department, to stream these games. Send an email to Lisa from Famularo or Jordan Westenberg, her assistant. Or let the mayor know, Emily Krieger, the Honorable Handball on the Goslings. Nope. Call against Edgerton as the player jumped up. Made no contact, but jumping up in the air. Next to the player, Schmidt up to take this kick. Braden could put this on goal from there. He's got that strong of a leg. Let's see what he does. And it's off, and it's a goal! Braden Schmidt with the goal. Hard shot from 45 yards out. 48 yards, and it slipped through the hands of the goalkeeper, Noah Nylans. What a shame, as he's played such a great game. But Braden Schmidt puts the Goslings on the scoreboard, the sophomore. 55-31. I said he could put that on goal, and he certainly did. And that's one of the things in the fall. As the nights cool off and the ground gets a little more slick and damp from the humidity, and just the ball gets a little more slick. So great job by Braden Schmidt. Some substitutions for Watertown after that goal. I believe Elliott Small is in, 33. It's in the midfield. Wackett is still out there, a senior. Ortega. James Alexander back in for Edgerton. Blocked by Wackett. Marcus. Drops it to Ortega. Right out in front off of Marcus. Kramer over. Oh, we got a call here against Watertown. As the ball player for, I think that was 18, that was trying to break in, Isaac Zilke. And the Watertown player just a slight grab of the back of his shirt to slow him down a hair. From about 35 yards out. Kick centered, blocked. Brought right back. And a shot taken down on one knee. Stephanus Wyatt get his body behind that bouncing ball. Now over to Ortega on this side. .33 Small to Ortega. Damian down to the end line. He can't keep it. He does keep it in. Right out in front. Cleared out by Edgerton. Kicking it back is Gilbertson all the way to Stephanus. Wyatt to the far side. Edgerton up the far side. Defender there for Watertown. Nice job by Watertown there. Then to get it upfield, I believe that's Sloan, I'm not sure. Oh, and an offside's called. Breaking in was Wackett. He's about 2 yards ahead of the defender. And the side judge on the far side saw him sneaking past. Just over 20 minutes to go here. Watertown, the 1-0 lead. And there's a whistle on the side. Throw in. Nope, a call against Watertown. Kick coming up for Edgerton. And it bounces past the end line. Watertown with the goal kick for Wyatt Stephanis.
For Edgerton, number 17,
Trace Bittner in.
Number 12, Aiden Schulze.
And Aiden Schulze, a freshman, number 12 for Watertown. Gilbertson and Schmidt doing a good job for the Goslings in front of the goalkeeper, Stephanis. Equally doing a good job tonight. And a goal kick for Watertown. Nope, it's going to be a corner. Side judge said it went off the Watertown defender's foot. Maybe Casper Dursky taking this corner kick to the far side over everybody. Brought back, center of the field. There to kick it away for the Goslings. Substitution. Devin Johnson back in for the Goslings. Devin, a junior. Midfielder on the far side. Upfield. Long kick ahead, picked up by the goalkeeper, Nylands. Another nice kick as that wind has died down. Goslings. Ortega to Small. And off the defender. Ortega up for the throw. And again, a substitution.
Watertown, number 14, Denzel Esquivel.
Esquivel back in.
Number 47, Kieran McCarthy.
And McCarthy. Ortega. Kicked away from him. Damien with the throw-in. Right on front. Shot. And a save. Oh, man. What a save by Noah Nylands there. Point blank for Watertown. Got that pass. That was Small. Elliot Small. Put it right on goal, but a nice save by the goalkeeper. We got a push out here. We got somebody down. I'm going to stop the clock with 64-17. Trainer from the Watertown Regional Medical Center out. Looks like it's number 12, Aaron Baina, walking off gingerly on that ankle. So we got 26 minutes, just over 16 minutes to play in this contest. Watertown up 1-0. Goal by Braden Schmidt on a long free kick from about 48 yards. Hard kick, stayed somewhat low, slipped through the hands, the gloves of Noah Nylands. He kind of made up for that on this last time, a shot by Small. Just point blank right in front, and he made the save. I think we'll have a drop ball here, given to Edgerton. Edgerton comes away at midfield. Good job by Gilbertson. Noah Gilbertson, a junior defender. Esquivel tripped up, no call. Watertown throw. Ortega to Esquivel. Back to Ortega. To the far side. I think that's Kramer over there. Not sure. Working the ball upfield. Under 15 to go. Center of the field, whack it. Watertown throw, Ortega. Small. Ortega knocks it down. Long kick headed by Schmidt. Ortega's played a good game. Midfield defender on this left side. Brought the ball up many times. Go-to guy for passes. Unable to catch up to that pass. We'll have a throw-in at midfield for Edgerton. Six seniors on a team for Watertown. Two of them goalies, but Ortega has been on the field tonight playing as Stefanos has been in goal. Schulze unable to connect on that pass. Edgerton brings it back. Long pass ahead on this side. Schmidt is over. Kicked out of bounds by Edgerton. We'll have a goal kick for Stefanos. Schmidt to bring it up. Now Watertown again. Pass ahead after it, Esquivel. And picked up by Nylands. Both goalkeepers doing a good job tonight. One little mistake by Nylands, and it's the difference, 1-0. Not sure he expected the ball to be. Good job by Stefanos to call off his defenders so he could pick that up. A lot of communication needed by the goalkeeper with his defenders. Ortega. Esquivel got by one. Shot for the far corner, and it's a little wide. I think he wanted to turn a little bit more on that shot. He got by one defender, another one came over. 11 minutes. Watertown holding to a 1-0 lead. Sloan. To Small, his pass intercepted, brought back by Edgerton. Gilbertson. Schmidt. Couple of missed kicks there by Gilbertson, but no harm done. And a goal kick for Wyatt. Give Edgerton credit, not giving up here. They're only down 1-0, 10 minutes to go. A lot of time. Bena back in. And Wesley Hankus, number 5. Stefanos out to pick up that long pass. Nice high long kick. Small. Ortega. Gilbertson back to Ortega. And this ball's going to go just past the end line. 9 minutes to go. 1-0, Watertown. Hope we had this summer, we had an alumni soccer game out at the practice fields here at Brant Quirk, and one player from the original first varsity team, Jason Moss was there. A couple of players year or two after that, Johnny Moss and Seth Bezanson. And then a lot of much younger alumni. But they all had a lot of fun, and Coach Kratzer hopes to make it an annual event. I'd like to see it played here at Landsberg Field. We'll see what happens in the future. Watertown throwing on the far side. Edgerton bench. Substitution in. Not uncommon for a team with the lead especially. Make a lot of substitutions. At least every time they have that opportunity, as it takes a few more seconds off the clock. Tyler Kramer back in for Watertown. Ortega, ball taken away from him. And Ortega put him on the ground. We got a kick from the side here. Looks like it might be number 6, Caden Tobin. Right out in front, and Stefanos lets it go wide of the goal. Corner kick with 6.5 to play. Goal kick, just a little kick for Schmidt, who brings it up. Back to Schmidt, and he'll let it, no, he'll pass it up. Brought right back by Edgerton. And a ball in front. Schmidt is there. And a goal! Tied up. Whoa, from the side. Looks like number 5. Wesley Hankus.
That's an Edgerton goal in the 74th minute by number 5, Wesley
Wesley
Hankus.
Hankus, as the defense just got a little sloppy there. And it was a tough angle, but he got it into the side of the net, inside. See how Watertown responds with 6 minutes to go. Or if that gives Edgerton some momentum here with 6 minutes to go. 1-1. Can never get complacent out there. All it takes is one little mistake, one pass that bounces the wrong way, and he came in, Hankus. Watertown will have a kick from the corner of the penalty area over there. Oh, Schmidt's going to come up and take this. No, he's going to stay back. Five minutes. Referee moving the players 10 yards back, which is the rule. Centering pass headed out. Ortega. To the far side, tracking it down is McCarthy, I believe. Edgerton with a long pass. Schmidt. After it, that was Harris. Didn't get all of his foot on that pass. Trying to center it. Long pass ahead. Kicked out of bounds by Schmidt. Edgerton to throw it in. From the side, centers. And Watertown clears it out. And we got a call here. Might be a blocking call. So from about 35 yards. Straight on kick for Edgerton. 3 minutes. Blocked by the up front men and kicked out of bounds. Edgerton will throw it in. Schmidt. Brought up by Watertown. Blocked. Right back by... Good job there by Watertown. Coming in. Down to kick the ball away. Defender. I think that was Ortega. And we got a call on the far side here. Edgerton with a kick. Sharp angle. See what he does. Curves it to the far side. Headed into the side of the net. Just wide. Good attempt by Edgerton there with 2.5 or minute and a half to go now. There's a trip by Watertown. Called against Garbleman. A shot in. Headed out. And a long shot. Sails over the goal with a minute to go. Watertown. A minute to go. It's 1-1. But here in the last 4 or 5 minutes, it's been pretty much all Edgerton. Headed back by Edgerton. Going up the sideline, Watertown. And out to pick it up is the goalkeeper, Noah Nylands, and that might be it, 20 seconds. Long high kick.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1, a tie between the Edgerton Crimson Tide and your Watertown Goslings. Watertown goal coming at 55-31 in the second half by Braden Schmidt. The tiebreaker by Wesley Hanks at 73-54, only just over 6 minutes to go, and a well-played game. Watertown really had the advantage for most of the game. Just great job by their goalkeeper, Noah Nylands, with many saves. And we thank you for watching. Ray Bezanson here signing off. Thanks to Lisa Famularo, our media coordinator, for filming tonight. Give us a call, come on down and help us out. Have a good night and God bless.